Your Excellency the Bluff Noir, I request permission to utilize the lovely Lady Zara as part of my performance.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you say, Your Excellency?
I don't know. How are you going to utilize our herald?
So, my piece, for Your Excellency, Your Majesty, visiting royals, is a monologue from Euripides' Trojan Women. This play took place shortly after the sacking by the Athenian armies of a Spartan colony where they sieged the island, cut off all trade routes, and then slayed all of the men and sold the men and women, or the women and children into slavery. It has been theorized that this was a protest piece of these actions. Zara will say a line that will lead me into a monologue that is done by Cassandra, who was ravaged violently by Ajax the Lesser in the Temple of Athena, on top of being cursed by the god Apollo with the gift of sight that will not be believed by anyone. And she is on her way to be shipped off to the home of Agamemnon as a concubine.
Sounds very fierce. Yes, Harold, if you're willing.
Sure, why not?
Now, before I do present this piece, the laurel wreath within Greek society was a memento of the priesthood of Apollo. I wear this as a costume piece because the character is a priestess of Apollo. I do not do this to offend the laurels within our kingdom, and I've been politely told by my patroness of the Myrmidons, Marquesa Laurelin, that if there is a problem, that you can kindly speak with her.
It makes me upset that she had to say that.
She did tell it.
And you, Hecuba, whenever Laertes' son shows up for you, go with him. You'll be his wife's servant, her wise restraints well known among the troops who came to Ilion.
What a clever servant! This class of men is universally detested. Tell me, how is it that they earn the title messenger, these errand boys of tyrants in a city? My mother? You say we'll go to Odysseus' palace. What of Apollo's prophecies that say she'll die here? The rest I won't mention. I won't give way to scandal and reproaches. Poor man, he does not know the suffering he's in store for. My trouble and the Phrygian will seem like gold to him before he is done. After 10 years, on top of these years here, he will go to his fatherland alone. He'll sail where terrible Charybdis haunts the narrows between the rocks. He'll face the mountain-dwelling Cyclops, eater of raw flesh, and Circe, Ligurian charmer who changes men to swine, and shipwreck on salty waves, and desire Lotus, and Helios' undefiled cattle, whose bloody flesh will seem to have a voice, a bitter message for Odysseus. I will make this short. He will go, alive, to Hades, and once he's finally escaped the deep-sea waters, he'll find 10,000 more troubles at home. But tell me, why stand here and let fly prophecy? Let us go. I will meet my bridegroom in the underworld. Evil man whose deeds appear so high and mighty, you will be buried shamefully at night, great warlord of the Grecian host. As for me, my naked corpse, cast into a ravine to ride rills of swollen snowmelt till feral dogs discover it and tear apart Apollo's servant! Emblems of the frenzy for the god I love, farewell. Festivals in which I reveled, I leave you far behind. A breeze comes and sweeps away the garland which I torn asunder from my brow. As my body is still undefiled, I fling these gifts to you, O Lord of Prophets. Come, where must I go now? Where is the general's ship? Let's not waste time, keep watch. A breeze may come to fill your sails. And know that when you take me from this land, you take one of the three furies. Mother, do not cry. Beloved fatherland, brothers buried in the earth, and Father who begat us, soon you will receive me. When I join the dead, I will be victorious. I will ravage the house of my destroyers, and wreck the house of Trojan.